Hey kindergartners, I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy during this time. I know it's hard to be indoors this much, so hopefully you're keeping yourselves entertained and busy. Before we left, we were going over some basic shapes in our classroom. So we were talking about two different kinds. We were talking about flat shapes and we were talking about solid shapes. Some of the flat shapes we were talking about are triangles, squares, circles, and rectangles. I've also found a couple examples for you for some of the solid shapes we were working on in our classroom. A sphere. Now remember, a sphere is round, like a ball. A cone, but this was the closest thing I could find in my house. Remember, an ice cream cone is a good example. If this lid or base wasn't on it, it would come straight to a point. That is a better example of a cone. There are cylinders, like a can of soup. Cubes. A dice is a good example. And this is a new one we haven't talked about, a rectangular prism. See how the front of this makes the shape of a rectangle, and so does each side, but it is a complete solid object. It's similar to a cube, but instead of being made up of little squares, it's made up of rectangles. Now, my job for you is I want you to go around your house and I want you to try to find 3 of each object. Now, if you can't find 3 of every object in your house, then think of objects that you might not find in your house, but you would find other places, and write those down instead. So all you need to do this is a piece of paper and a pencil. I've also included more links to different worksheets and activities that you guys can do at home. If you contact the school, if you do not have a printer, they would be more than happy to print some packets for you guys. So I hope that everybody, once again, is staying healthy. I miss you guys and hope to see you soon. Bye.